sure, yeah, you'll be able to replace you'll replace a lot of current structures. And I guess that brings me to the next question. What's your vision ideally let's say in terms of the future of not only prediction markets but really the court systems? From that perspective, what's been not working well in the current court structures around the world, and what do you think Kleros can bring in to establish a new alternative system?
Yes, so two main issue of course is first, like they tend to be very slow and expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have a litigation with someone, it's gonna take you, I don't know, like 3 to 5 years until you get something. So it's not very efficient. You have to wait a lot, and also it's not really dissuasive to prevent bad actors, because the judgment is coming so late after the fact that is not very impacting actors who are who are short-term focused. So the speed is definitely a problem. Court fees for small value things are definitely a problem. If you have a dispute for $10, you don't go to court just because you're gonna take more in the value of your time, your lawyer fees, what you're gonna get. And also it fails to be able to deal with international disputes. Like if you have a contract with someone in a country pretty far away from you, you have very little recourse if something goes wrong.
Totally.
And also it doesn't account for anyone with anonymous, because if you use classic court, you may get an enforceable ruling where you say, okay, I get a ruling for France or Portugal. That basically means that if the guy has some assets in France or Portugal, I can try to make another process to sell this asset to pay me back. But if he doesn't have any assets in France or Portugal, I can't do anything, right? So it's not efficient to deal in international cases. Not efficient to deal when people are anonymous. If someone's anonymous, like he can't be sued, and if the value is not high enough, like it's not going to be worth it to pay some investigation firm to try to find out who he is. So you have a lot of disputes which are just not possible to be dealt by classic courts, like so small value, trans-country disputes, and disputes with anonymous parties. And so smart contracts and online courts are going to be able to solve that. That's already working. I think when we have more the classic Web 2 use, which switch to Web 3, I think that's where we're gonna see online code being used more and more. I think, for example, we probably won't get Amazon using Kleros. We probably can get whatever decentralized Amazon is gonna be built and manage to get most of the market share using Kleros.
Exciting.
And that is better because you don't get the unenforceable ruling. You get something which is enforced directly, like the smart contract moves money directly, like it's just automatic and efficient. And we've seen in the human history, we are going away toward more automation and more efficiencies. So that's where I think most of the disputes are going to move to.
Exciting. What's the current average time for cases to be resolved in Kleros these days? And what are the examples of some cases?
Maybe the average, maybe something like 2 weeks or something like that. I was thinking it would be like 1 week, but when we have some like few edge cases which are very controversial and people appeal a lot, in theory you can get up to 2 months, but that's very in theory. I don't even know if we ever went to such a long time. But like even like the theoretical max of Kleros is way lower than maybe the theoretical minimum of a classical system.
Absolutely. So, and what's like your favorite case to share as an example of what's really been working?
So average case, like for example, like proof of humanity, verify that someone is a unique human. Like they come, they make a small video, say, hey, I'm not already registered, I want to register in proof of humanity. And if they are violating the rule of registration, if they're already registered, then you get a Kleros case to determine if this person was already registered or not. You have cases here, like you have like with prediction markets. What is the answer to this question? Like, did this event happen or not? We also had some insurance cases where the question was, did this coin depeg or not? So I don't even know if there is really like an average case, because it really depends on what you weight. If you weight by the volume, the number of cases of a particular type, or if you weight compared to the amount of money at stake in the case, you will get some very different answers, because some type of cases may be 80% of the volume, while some other type of cases may be 80% of the value, which is arbitrated. So Kleros is is a very flexible arbitration tool, so it can be used for a wide range of use cases.
Who are the judges? Who is the network of judges right now, and